This is Robin Wouters from TechCrunch. I'm here with Filip Tack, CEO of Nomadesk. As you can see, it's a beautiful, sunny, snowy day here in Belgium. I'm here with Filip. He's about to release a new feature for Nomadesk, which is an online file sharing service for small businesses. Filip, can you first share us a little something about the company?
Yes, of course. So Nomadesk is a IT services company, software as a services company. We're founded in Belgium. We have our headquarters in Belgium. We have offices also in New York. We were founded a little over 4 years ago, venture backed. I'm proud to say that we're backed by one of the largest VCs out of Europe, which is called GIMP.
How much funding did you raise?
We raised 3 million euros 2 years ago, and there's an opportunity for new funds. If they wish to step in, we are looking actively for new funds.
You're running out of money?
Well, we're not that desperate, Robin, but in due time it might be so that we need a little additional money, yes.
Right, so tell us a little more about what the services that you offer.
Well, the service is called Nomadesk, after the name of the company. It's short for Nomadic Desk. And what it offers is actually the easiest and most secure way to share and synchronize and backup your business critical files, online as well as offline.
Is it a paid product?
It's a paid product indeed. We've chosen to work with a model which is free trial. So you have a 30-day free trial. There's two products basically. There's the personal file server, as we call it, which allows people to backup and synchronize their files personally, and that costs $50 a year after a month. And there's the team file server, which is predominantly used by small to medium businesses to collaborate, basically to replace the traditional infrastructure you would find in a company, and that costs as little as $15 a month.
Okay, so there are a lot of file sharing, synchronization, backup services out there.
Mm-hmm.
How do you differentiate yourself from the Box.net, Mozy and the likes?
Yes, I see indeed ourselves competing against Google Apps, Box.net and Dropbox. And the way we position ourselves is we're by far the most secure and we're by far the most easiest to use. For that you have to play with it, obviously.
But how do you benchmark that? I mean, it's easy to say, but how do you prove something out?
Well, something easy. If you compare, if you have, for instance, Google Apps or Box.net, which are online storage collaboration platforms, our technology allows you to work also offline and completely integrated with the operating system, be it Mac or be it PC, which means that you can use all the applications that are already existing on your platform with Nomadesk. So there's no new interface to be learned. You don't need to use the Google application set. You don't need to use the Zoho application set. You can just work with your Office or Open Office suite from your PC, which makes it easy.
What are you launching today?
Well, we're launching a feature called FolderLink. What it does, it allows you as a Nomadesk user, team file server user, to open up part of your file server to actually share one folder and open it through the web.
Right. So can you show us how it works?
Yes, I can show how it works. So basically
How convenient.
Yes, well, yeah, obviously. So basically everything starts with the Nomadesk application which people download. It's the application which allows you to work offline and completely integrated with the operating system.
So it's a software client. How big is it?
It's this on the PC. It's about 10 megabytes big. So that's convenient.
Okay.
It's a little bit bigger on the Apple. So what you see is I have a Nomadesk file server, Nomadesk Rocks. So how convenient. It's also available to you here, Nomadesk Rocks.
Okay, so it acts like a...
It acts like a real drive. If I were to log off from the system, it would disappear.
Right.
I'm not going to do it because it's going to take us too far. So I simply open it up. I have my files in here. I can drag and drop stuff. Now the neat thing is, whatever I do in this environment, just be my guest.
I don't know what the reflection is.
So whatever I do in this environment, it is also reflected on the web. So there's a web entry also, meaning if I don't have my laptop with me, I can access these files also online. Here is also where FolderLink comes in. So I have prepared this test folder. So these are the files we have in there. If you look back to the PC itself.
This is just a web client, right?
Yes, this is a web client, and this is the real client. You see the same files are here, and
right.
they're also here.
Does it sync automatically?
It syncs automatically. So the moment you make a small change, it will start syncing. You will see the surface over here also.
Right.
So yes.
So in this team file server, how much storage do you get?
Unlimited. Unlimited. So we allow you.
Unlimited?
Well, yes. Listen, this is more of a business product. It's not a consumer play, which means that we've put a price point on this. So let's say that we've come to realize by simply putting a price on a service and not go after the freemium model, you actually filter out a lot of the people whose intent is to misuse the product. So we offer an unlimited storage formula because basically if we look at what's happening on our current infrastructure, we can easily do that, no problem.
Right, we're digressing.
Yes.
So this is the this is the
file. So what I can do now, the folder link, I can make a folder link. So I have a folder here. I created it off with the client, but it's also here. I do folder link by clicking that. I will. Yes, here it goes. There it goes. I can enter an email address. I will send it to myself. So I will. People will start spamming me right now, but okay.
So basically, this allows you to share multiple files, or whatever.
Yes, whatever files, video, pictures, documents, whatever is necessary to get your job done, basically, right? So I'll just say test over here. I can choose an expiry date, let's say 10 days.
What's the maximum?
That's a good question. I think whatever fits a 2-digit box, so that will be 99
right,
days.
So 99.
And I can ask to notify me whenever somebody accessed it. I press send. Off we go. So this link has now been, so this folder has now been shared, right? So you see already the difference with like a you send it or I think also Dropio where you only talk about one file. We're talking about a folder right now.
Right. Okay.
So I'm gonna go back to, I'm gonna revert to my email system. So let's see if I get it here. If it's there it is. FolderLink Nomadesk. I get an email, nicely convenient, and so I click View Folder. What happens is, there we go, I get an entry to that specific folder.
Right, so this is the full content of the folder.
Yeah, the full content.
Can you preview the files?
I can preview the files. If I click here, I could preview the files. And if it would be, well, that's convenient because we recently became a MEL certified mobile solution.
I think we actually wrote that.
Yes. And we also are one of the top 25 European venture-backed companies. So it automatically starts.
So these are images that you're
yes, and if there are images in there, it will automatically start with a slideshow.
Right. Can you preview videos and documents as well?
Not yet, but we're working on that. That's the obvious next step in the release of this product. But the neat thing about the Nomadesk model is whenever these features come available to you, they're automatically in there. You don't need to pay more. So we basically grow the functionality with the use cases that are available or with our customers, basically.
Right. Is there a mobile client as well?
There's a mobile client also. We've chosen to make it available on as many platforms as possible. So basically what you
Does that mean you have applications for Windows Mobile and the iPhone and Android?
Well, to be very yes and no. I mean, it's not an application, it's an optimized website. So you go to my nomadesk.mobi and it will optimize its look and feel to the platform that you're using. For instance, if you use the iPhone, so I have a look if we can get it done. Slide to unlock. So this is, for instance, my Nomadesk Rocks file server on the iPhone. So
this is not an application, right? It's
not an application. It's a mobile website, but it's optimized and it behaves like it would be an application. So I can click on the folder. You will see it spinning, and you can see the same files that I showed you just a minute ago.
Right.
The neat thing.
Can you also put files on there?
On this, no. You can access them over here. You cannot put files on here. But another cool thing is perhaps what you see here, and that's because you talked about how do you compete. We compete through security. One of the neatest features we have, and I think we're the only one out there, is Theft Guard. If I push this, I will get to see all the installations on which I have activated that particular file server. So I did it on that.
This is the name of your computer.
Yes, Stackbook. Okay. If you would go, if I click on it, I can actually remotely shred it if I would wish to.
And shred the file, does it mean delete the files from the...
Only on the platform, on the PC or on your Mac, not in the cloud.
So, so you keep a backup of all the files.
So yes, the use case for this is I'm running around with my backpack, I have my laptop in there.
Sorry, I lost you there for a second. So we're talking about theft guard, which is basically a way to, if I understand this correctly, destroy files from wherever you're sharing them from your mobile client. Is that correct?
Yes. So from my mobile phone, if my PC, my laptop, or my Mac is stolen, I can choose to shred the Nomadesk content on that machine.
Does that mean you lose them forever? Or?
You lose it on the machine, it's still in the cloud. So we keep a backup in the cloud, so it suffices that you go to nomadesk.com, again you download the client software, install your account again, and you're good to go.
Right.
In a couple of minutes you're good to go.
Okay. What else can you do with the mobile client?
Well, the mobile client allows you to browse, obviously, your files, so you can access your files. You can share them also, so I'll go back to Nomadesk Rocks, which is my file server. I can go to the FolderLink test, so that's the folder we were just sharing. I can access any file there, and I have a couple of options. I can choose to download it and see it. There's already a preview, as you see over here. I can send a file link, which is kind of like FolderLink, but it's only for a file. Right. So I can basically from this platform, I can share like 10, 20, 50 megabyte files easily. You basically send the link to the file, copy, move, whatever, or remove. Right. So the basic functionalities, you have the full control. Right. I can, what is kind of neat is that when I'm on the road and it's necessary, I can choose to share files. I can say, for instance, I go to FolderLink, a moment.
So what's your go-to-market strategy? How do you plan to get this application in the hands of as many people as you can?
Well, we scale through indirect partners. So we've built the technology. It's out there at nomadesk.com. It's doing well, but the target market is small to medium business, and they're kind of I would not say difficult to reach, but it's a challenge to get out there. You need to have the proper brand. You need to have the channels there out there, and who has it? ISPs, operator, telcos. They all have it. So we've recently launched in Europe with Telenet HostBasket. We are about to launch, and it's communicated also through the TechCrunch website, with Bell Mobility in Canada. And there's a couple of other players out there who are actually in the pipeline to launch the service with.
So is this your focus for 2010?
It is, definitely. The focus is really get out there, reach out through OEMs, through channel partners. That's the way to go for us.
Right. Any final words?
Well, yes, if you allow me to say this, go to nomadesk.com and download your free trial.
Cheers.
Thank you.